Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down the numbers so you don't have to. And today we're diving into ODP Corporation's latest report. And let me tell you, it's a story of numbers with more twists than a pretzel. Buckle up, because we are about to decode what ODP Corporation, formerly Office Depot, has been up to in the last quarter. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents without the jargon, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we dive even deeper into these filings. Now, this particular report is a Form 8, which is basically a quick heads up from a company about significant events. ODP Corporation is filing to let everyone know about their recent financial results for the third quarter of 2025. Think of it as the company saying, "Hey world, here is how we did for the past 3 months." This is a current report, meaning ODP Corporation is sharing information that could be important to investors right away. It's filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, which is like the official scorekeeper for public companies in America. The company itself, ODP Corporation, is based in Delaware, and they are listed on the Nasdaq stock market under the symbol ODP. This is the market where their common stock shares are bought and sold by investors. The report itself is dated the 5th of November 2025, which is also the date of the earliest event reported. This means that on the 5th of November, they released their earnings for the third quarter ending the 27th of September 2025. Now, let's get to the juicy stuff, the financial results. This 8K filing typically includes an earnings release, and usually that release contains the key numbers investors are eager to see. While this filing doesn't contain the full financial statements directly within the 8K document itself, it does tell us that an earnings release has been issued. And that release, Exhibit 99.1, is where we'd find the nitty-gritty details. For this filing, the main point is that the company has announced its third quarter financial results. The crucial part here is usually the earnings release itself, which is attached as Exhibit 99.1. This is where you'll find summaries and details about how the company performed. We're looking here to understand their revenue, their profits, and any significant changes from previous periods. Normally, this exhibit would have tables with numbers like revenue, net income, earnings per S-hair, and comparisons to the same quarter last year. So what does this mean? When a company like ODP Corporation releases its earnings, investors and analysts are looking for signs of growth, efficiency, and overall financial health. Are they selling more products or services? Are their costs under control? Is their profit increasing? These are the questions that drive stock prices and investment decisions. The information provided in this specific filing, including the earnings release, has a special note about legal terms. It clarifies that this information is being furnished and not technically filed in the same way a full report might be. This means it doesn't automatically subject the company to liability under certain sections of securities laws unless specifically referenced in other filings. It is a bit of a technicality, but it's common for these types of announcements. And the person signing off on this report is Sarah E. Levinka, in her role as Executive Vice President, Chief Legal Officer, and Corporate Secretary. This confirms that the filing has been officially sanctioned by the company's leadership, looking at ODP Corporation, formerly known for its office supply stores like Office Depot and Office Max. The retail landscape has changed dramatically. Companies in this sector face stiff competition from online retailers and a shift towards remote work, which can impact demand for traditional office supplies. Their strategy likely involves adapting to these changes, perhaps focusing more on business services, e-commerce, and diversified product offerings beyond just pens and paper. Now, assessing ODP Corporation from this filing, without the full detailed financial tables presented here, is a bit like trying to judge a book by its cover. However, the very fact that they are releasing their earnings tells us they are actively communicating their performance to the market. We know they've announced their third quarter results. The critical aspect moving forward will be to analyze those specific results in Exhibit 99.1. We're looking for trends. Is their revenue growing or shrinking? That is your top line. Are they making more money? Their bottom line. How do these numbers stack up against their historical performance and against competitors like Staples or Amazon's business division? The direction they are heading will hinge on their ability to navigate the evolving business environment, whether that means expanding their BB services, optimizing their supply chain, or finding new revenue streams. The key risks for a company like ODP will likely be continued shifts in consumer and business buying habits, economic downturns impacting corporate spending, and the ongoing intense competition in the retail and office supply space. Alright, that is our quick decode of this ODP Corporation 8K. What is your take on what this means for the company and its investors? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this breakdown was valuable, hitting that like button truly helps us out. And subscribe for more regular deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out our Discord community in the description for even more discussions and insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Corporate Decoder.